I appreciate you guys tuning in for another one. This is going to be a shorter stream for today, and I forgot that I got to set up over here and not over there for today. Let me see. Here we go. This is the better setup anyway. All right. Here we go. All right. Guys, welcome to another one. I am not a financial advisor. I'm not a pro trader, and I'll never tell you what to do. I am always wrong, but the Blue Crew is always right. This is the worst show with the best community. You guys already know the deal. I'm so grateful to the support that we've been able to get on this channel. I hope everybody's starting off their Monday right, starting off their week right. We certainly are. We got a busy day ahead of us, hence why we most likely won't be streaming at around our 5 o'clock p.m. stream. Today, we're streaming right now. We're going to be getting, it's a shorter stream than usual as well. We got a busy packed day, but hey, we got deep reds that we need to cover. We're keeping it crypto, and there's definitely some good opportunities out there. We got decent news that has come out. I'm sure more news is going to be coming out later today, and we'll try to cover that tomorrow. What's up, Messy Leo? I appreciate you jumping in. What's up, Bry Guy? I appreciate you jumping in as well, my dude. Guys, thanks for hitting the likes on the way. You guys know it helps us out tremendously, and we're doing an early stream today. That is for sure. Dude, shout out to Charts Can't Lie. 15 months as a tiny G. I appreciate your support, man. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thanks to all our green giants. And guys, I've kind of changed up some things for the green giants and changed up some things for the perks in terms of, the emojis and stuff. You guys can try out some of our new emojis if you like, if you're a green giant on the channel. We added more crypto logos and things like that for everybody to be repping the cryptos that they like. My name is G, and I have ant eyes, a medic, and tendencies. What the heck is going on here, Sniff? What does that even freaking mean, man? But dude, shout out to Sniff, by the way, man. Sniff, I bought some Rebus today, scooped up some Rebus without a doubt. Dude, loving that dragon chain logo popping up. That's beautiful. Loving the dragon flying around on the year of the dragon. What's up, the one? How you doing, man? Sean in the house. Guys, appreciate you guys coming in. We're keeping it crypto. We got a fast stream today because we got a hell of a day. Busy Monday ahead of us, so we won't be doing our usual late afternoon streams that we usually do. We try to stream around 5 p.m. daily on this channel, 5 p.m. PST over on the west side. But appreciate everybody here. Silver Days in the house. Sniff in the house. That's right. You buy that Rebus, dude. I'm buying that Rebus, man. I'm buying that deep red. You know how I love the deep reds. And I'm like, dude, with coffee money, why not get some Rebus? Low supply, low price. And Sniff really hit it out of the park with Flicks last time. So shout out to you, man. You got me in. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty bad, man. Feeling pretty bad about doing it right there. GG, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Guys, shout out to everybody here. But yeah, we're going to be jumping into it. We're going to be going a little bit fast. I'll try to answer any questions that are in the chat. Your support has been amazing, you guys. We're trying to get to 5K subscribers as soon as freaking possible. Our community is growing. The live streams have been doing really well. I cannot say how grateful I am. But anyways, let's move forward. We got Zinfin integrating Hive, Web3 market for jobs. So now we got another crypto in the XDC ecosystem here, HYVE. Hive is in the deep reds right now, and I think it's worth about a penny. And like the supply, I think is around maybe 10 billion or a billion. So I'm liking where Hive Protocol, I keep calling it Hive Protocol. I don't think it's Hive Protocol, but it's Hive, HYVE is the ticker. Part of the Zinfin community now, it looks like, integrating Zinfin and integrating XDC, Web3 market for jobs. I mean, not a good amount of following on X, but very early days type of crypto. And, hell, it's at a freaking penny. Throw some coffee money at it. Let's see if XDC ecosystem goes up. This goes up with it. But hey, we got another integration of XDC, of Zinfin, and I'm so bullish on XDC in the grand scheme of things. I mean, it's at 3 cents, unbelievably undervalued, building a tremendous base during this bear cycle that it's been going through. I can't wait to see where XDC is going to be going in this bull cycle. That is without a doubt. ISO 20022 compliant, working with the SBI, so many integrations, tackling trade finance, great partnerships overseas. I'm very excited to see where XDC is going to be going. Am I tripping, or has Hive been around for a minute? There's different Hive protocols. The one that I'm talking about here is HYVE. If you guys want to look more into it, I would search on X, Zinfin, and then HYVE or XDC and HYVE. You'll see the piece of news, and then you'll be able to find which is the correct Hive. There's so many Hive protocol or Hive cryptos that are out there. The one that I'm talking about here specifically is HYVE. So don't want any confusion. This is the one that I'm looking at. that has the news with Zinfin and XDC. So if you guys want more clarity on that crypto, it's in the deep reds. It is a deep red crypto, and it's at a penny. Pretty low supply. I like throwing some coffee money at it. It's on MXC. I've been digging MXC for a lot of the cryptos that we've been talking about here on the channel to be able to accumulate, send them over to our cold storage, or do whatever we like, send them over to their specific wallets and things like that. But shout out to everybody here. Much love to you. Lower level, shout out to you, dude. Silver Days, always supporting you. You guys rock, man. ANDR integrates Neutron. So we got another Cosmos ecosystem integration going on here. Andromeda, I've been liking in the deep reds, man. I mean, I'd rather pick XX Network in terms of Andromeda, in terms of cryptos that look way undervalued. Like they're around the same supply and around the same price. Andromeda is about like 10 cents or so higher than the XX Network. You guys know I love the freaking XX Network. We even got an emoji. Oh, we got new emojis, by the way, if you guys want to just show out. Maybe Silver Days or somebody could just showcase all the new emojis that we have for the green giants out there. I appreciate you guys' support. And, I just want to add more of the cryptos that we do talk about on this channel in the emojis section there. Yeah, we got our Dragon Chain one, right? We got our Dragon Chain coming out strong. We got Vega. You guys know I like me some Vega. Freaking loving showing that the Vega emoji is out there. Silver Days, I appreciate you showing them off. We got the correct Sirius Chain XPX logo finally on there. But anyways, moving on. So ANDR integrating Neutron. Neutron's been part of the Cosmos ecosystem. Andromeda's been part of the Cosmos ecosystem. I think both of these are massively undervalued. Well, actually, ANDR more so to Neutron. I think Neutron's already in the green, so I take that back. But ANDR, Andromeda, is building up some good momentum. I'm liking seeing that they're active, right? For a deep red crypto, that's all we really could ask for. And they do have some semblance of substance. They do have good quality of followers on X. So I'm liking ANDR for where it's at. It's one of our deepest reds on the deep red list. We got a big deep red list today to be going over with you. I think it goes into a second page as well. So you guys are going to definitely dig our deep reds for today, without a doubt. I've even tackled some of these. I bought some cryptos today. I scooped up some Rebus. I scooped up some, I scooped up some ANDR. I scooped up some XX Network. Scooped up some, dang it, what's another one that's on there? It's fallen. I'm forgetting about it right now, but it will probably come back as we're talking about it. But these are our two pieces of news for today. It hasn't really started off. Monday hasn't started off with a big news craze. I mean, China has taken off their pilot CBDC, the pilot title off of their CBDC. It looks like their CBDC is fully moving forward. So, it's the era of the CBDCs and anti-CBDCs, stable coins, and so on and so forth. Kendu is a good one. I got to check out Kendu if it's in the deep reds there, lower level. I think so, Sean. I'm hoping it does anyway. What's up, Uncle Josh? Good to see you. Kendu will rip. Yeah, people are digging Kendu. If it's already in the greens, by the way, if you're a new viewer or if you're tuning in or you're a resident gray or just a new gray to the channel, and I call you gray because your names are gray in the chat. If you're new to this channel, just because I'm not talking about a crypto doesn't mean I don't like it. And we know about a lot of cryptos, but we kind of do this thing now where if the cryptos are in green, like whether it's in the 24-hour, the 7-day, the 30-day, the 60-day, the 90-day, the yearly, especially if it's green on the yearly, we just don't talk about it. We'll give opinions on it and stuff like that, but in terms of like we're just all about deep reds here. We like tackling cryptos that are right across the board, right? From the hourly all the way up to the yearly, right? That's our mindset. It's just trying to find really good base opportunities where the sentiment is absolutely the lowest. And we did a lot of that in 2023. So crypto, I wasn't into Kendu, but I feel like Kendu's probably already made some pumps, right? Because I've heard Kendu pumping like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago or something like that. So I'm sure it's in the green somewhere. So it's not really our type of crypto because it's not deep red across the board. And if crypto started making some greens, hopefully we're making profits off of it, right? Like, like the SHXs. We talked about SHX all 2023. It's now in the profit, range or, making profits. And we still believe in the blue bricks. Obviously, we love SHX, and I still think it's undervalued under a penny. But is it one that I'm tackling, right away to just keep adding stacks? Not really, because we added onto the stacks when it was deep red across the board. So hopefully you guys get an idea of the type of mentality that we have on this channel. We just like to try to find cryptos that very low sentiment right across the board, but they have some semblance of substance, a good community, good partnerships, good collaborators, good integrations, those type of things. That's what we try to look out for. Value is everything. But of course, if there's a crypto that we don't talk about and you just want to hear an opinion on it, I'm all for that. But what you thinking about Pepe on base? I mean, dude, Pepe's already been pumping, so it's not a crypto I'm going to be chasing. But yeah, hey, base and all these exchanges, these centralized exchanges, wherever the money's going, they're going to add that crypto onto their platform. So Pepe's been drawing some speculations, been drawing some money. Base wants part of that freaking pie, right? So it makes sense that they have Pepe on base. FALX. Okay, I'll have to look into that one. Thank you for shouting out a new crypto. Got to check out FALX. Appreciate you, Sean. I 3x'd on Mars and it's dipped back or just below my last entry point. Dude, boss mode, lower level. Now you can just scoop up with some house money. Bravo to you, man. Always happy when Blue Crew is making some gains and they give themselves some freaking options, man. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to snag some moons, trying to have a freaking massive green candle, launch us to the freaking moon and give us some freaking options, whether it's taking profits, continuing to hodl, taking profits out of the rewards, maybe if we're staking it, right? OGPU, got a small bag of that. Okay, I got to check out OGPU. Always excited hearing about new cryptos. And guys, some of the new cryptos that you do shout out, if I think they have some semblance of substance or a good following on X or, good partnerships or, investors or anything like that, I added onto the Blue Crew list and we keep track of. Like I have cryptos on the deep red here that I don't even freaking know about, but the Blue Crew probably does because you guys were the ones shouting out these freaking cryptos. But anyways, so those are our two pieces of news. A little bit short on the news today, guys, because, maybe later on today we get some more news. We got a planetary alignment happening today with a lot of planets. So an interesting special day. Maybe we get some big news coming out of today later on in the day. I'm excited to see, but hey, we got to be streaming now because we got a full day ahead of us in terms of work. Maybe I try to do a night stream later on today, but it's going to be doubtful, man. I'm going to be exhausted. I'm going to be editing photos. It's just going to be a really busy day for me, but we're trying to do our thing here right now. WEF Patsy in the chat. Guys, this is the worst show with the best community. I appreciate you guys showing support to the community by hitting the likes and any new subscribers. We're trying to get to 5K as soon as possible. All right, moving on. So yeah, ANDR has been in the deep reds. I'm liking seeing integrations. I'm liking their activity. I'm liking their collaboration with the Cosmos ecosystem. ANDR is checking some good amount of boxes for an undervalued Cosmos ecosystem type of token. And I think the Cosmos ecosystem in general is looking pretty undervalued without a doubt. I need my money. I need money to buy more cryptos. Alex, yeet in the chat, man. Yeah, hopefully we're tackling the deep reds with that money, man. We're not chasing the pumps, right? Alex, we had our time in 2023 to set up our freaking base with all the crypto. Dude, we had our choice of the freaking litter. All of the cryptos in the space were down on the year, negative on the year, right? Shout out to everybody here. Much love to y'all. What's up? Thanks, Gary. Appreciate you. Corium is still a great buy. Yeah, Corium is still down on the year. Still love Corium. I still think it's undervalued, but hey, if we were accumulating at 9 cents, 10 cents, we now got some freaking options here. We got some options with Corium, but still definitely undervalued. I don't mind chipping away little by little with Corium as well because it's still down on the year. If we zoom out, you can still see that it's massively undervalued. Appreciate everybody. Yeah, keep it growing, props. I mean, we had to trim it down a bit. It was a lot longer last week. I think it was like out to here, right? But we had to trim it down. We had to clean up a bit. Had to look presentable. We had some meetings and stuff like that. You just got to look a little professional and stuff like that. We're some of the smartest and going to be some of the richest people. Dude, Crypto Navigator, shout out to you, bro. I hope we all make it to the promised land with whatever crypto we're in. I know I wear an XRP hat, but I'd love to be wearing multiple different crypto hats. If I eventually could, have a collection, that would be amazing. And then just show up to different streams every time with different hats. Maybe a Blue Bricks hat, right? SHX Stronghold hat. But anyways, moving forward, guys, thanks for the 25 viewers. If we can get 25 likes, that'd be amazing. If we could get 50 likes for this stream and 100 likes before we have our next stream, I mean, that would just take us to the moon. It would just keep the tremendous momentum we got going on here. And I know I kind of sound like a YouTube whore now, guys, but like, dude, really, I want to quit one of my jobs and be able to do this full time. Like, I did 3 years of streaming where I would not even say, thanks for hitting the likes or thanks to any new subscribers. I wouldn't even say any of that stuff. I just do our spiel and then just whatever happened. But dude, it's a slow crawl that way. You have to remind people of these things. I hate doing it, but it's just, I want to freaking, make this, a real deal and build this community out for, we've been doing this thing for years, man. So We want to just continue to see it growing. Okay, we're going into the big gainers now, right? YouTube ho. I know I sound like a YouTube ho, but like, come on now. Appreciate y'all. All right, so big gainers in the past 24 hours at least, guys. Shout out to the Blue Crew, man. If you guys were tackling some of these deep reds, you made about 20+% gains in the past 24 hours, and now you got some options, right? So Spell token, Blue Crew was talking about Spell not too long ago as well, and we've been liking Spell when it was in the triple zeros. Now it's coming back out of the 000 range, up 25% for the Spell token. I don't like chasing the pump here on any of these big gainers. So big gainers is just more of a celebration for the Blue Crew and being like, congrats if you bought these deep reds, because they were most likely in our deep red section, and now they're starting to make some gains for the Blue Crew. So Spell token plus 25% in the past 24 hours. SGB was in our deep reds not too long ago, just last week, right? I was talking about FLR, SGB sub a penny, looking very undervalued. SGB soars past a penny today, up 25 freaking percent. Congratulations to the Blue Crew on those gains. And I mean, dude, now we got some options, right? We can cash out some, and hopefully we've been building up those SGB rewards where we can maybe take some of these profits and still be playing with some house money at the end of the day. That's the ultimate goal, man. If we can get to every crypto, just us playing without house money, that'd be amazing. Thoughts on Ondu? I do like Ondu. I think it does have some quality. I think it has some substance. I don't like chasing the pump with Ondu. It's a new kid on the block. I don't mind chipping away. If I have to have some Ondu, I don't mind chipping away on some Ondu, but it's one of those cryptos that I'm waiting for deep reds for sure, but it's been on a good tear. It's already been making some gains, but if I have to have it in my portfolio, I'll throw some coffee money at it. You know, just, I'm never affording or throwing in more than I can afford to lose, especially with cryptos that have already been pumping. But if I have to have it in my freaking portfolio, because I'm a freaking crypto degen, I'm chipping away with coffee money, you know, daily, weekly, monthly, or something like that, just chipping away little by little. But Ondu has already been kind of making some moves, and the price, in accordance with its supply, I feel like it could go lower. But once again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a pro trader. I'll never tell you what to do. I am always wrong. The Blue Crew is always right. So maybe ask the Blue Crew what they think about Ondu. And, you know, maybe they think similarly here. It's already been kind of running, but I do like, you know, I do like the substance that it has with it. It's definitely one to be keeping an eye out for, and we do have it on the Blue Crew list. What's the next SHX? I mean, dude, SHX was possibly the most rarest opportunity that we had for the community. It checked all the boxes. It was ISO 20022, enterprise, payments focused crypto, building on a legit blockchain. I would say possibly the next SHX. Actually, I'll tell you what the next SHX is, and it's in our deep reds. I'll let you know when we go through the deep reds which crypto it is that I think is the next SHX. That is a great question, and we definitely have it for you on the deep reds. Is this a crypto channel? Yeah, I thought this was a crypto channel. What is this, America? I thought this was America. Is this crypto? I thought this was crypto. $3 EWT is here today. Love it, man. I still think EWT is massively undervalued, but man, now like seeing how cheap it was for the Blue Crew for so long, man. Like, dude, all of 2023. I mean, for however long we've been following EWT, you know, loving the base that EWT has been setting up. It's still really cheap at $3, but once again, it started making gains, right? It's up in like the past 7 days or past 30 days or 90 days. So we'll chip a little bit, you know, more, but we're happy with what we've set ourselves up with EWT while it was in the deep reds. But I definitely want to be able to get a workers node. That's what I'm striving for. WEF Patsy. I'm getting pretty close, but so hopefully, you know, EWT still stays a little bit sideways so we can get a worker node there going. Not the biggest trader. Do you believe in the HODL model if you don't have the wherewithal to enter, exit regularly? I go by a philosophy of a tradal portfolio and the HODL portfolio. HODL portfolio I'm never touching. It's cryptos that I know I'm never going to touch. Tradal portfolio, it's cryptos that I'm going to be touching a lot. I'm going to be going in and out of them a bunch, right? Trying to take my little bit of profits, either rolling them over to the HODL portfolio or just giving myself more options or making life a little bit easier. But yeah, love Kin. Kin's an awesome one. I think Kin's a great value for where it's at. I think it's like 4 zeros, 16. You can get 1 million of those for coffee money pretty easily. And the Telegram group for Kin has been dropping like cash links for the Get Code wallet, and you can get like 50,000 kin if you're just lucky enough to, jump on it at the right time. Casper is in our deep breads. We'll go over Casper in just a second. Definitely one of the more undervalued cryptos. Music, I won't answer that question, my dude. I'm trying to just keep it crypto here, bro. Thanks again, GDLT, for the SHX again. Still got a fat bag, dude. I'm happy the Blue Crew owns a majority of the SHX supply. We dictate the future of that crypto without a doubt. Okay. So big gainers, Spell Token 25% plus. Shout out to the Blue Crew for the awareness on Spell Token. SGB plus 25%. Shout out to the Blue Crew again. Songbird, we were talking sub a penny, massively undervalued, back up above a penny. Now we got options. Now we got passive income rewards. Let's freaking go SGB. DEC Decenter, we talked about it. The decentralized web browser for the Cosmos ecosystem was in our deep breads not too long ago. Bam, 20% gain for the Blue Crew right there in the past 24 hours. Maybe DEC is ready to rise on up, or hey, we give ourselves some options, take some profits, and maybe we see DEC back in the deep breads again. It's such a low cap crypto that could be a likelihood for it. Shout out to the Caspa faithful. KAS has made 13+% gains in the past 24 hours. I'm not chasing the pump with Caspa. Unfortunately, I was late to the boat with that one, but hey, it's on the Blue Crew list, and I'm sure somebody in the Blue Crew is making some good gains off Caspa. So shout out to you, bravo. Chromia has been making some 13% gains in the past 24 hours as well. CHR is the ticker. Congratulations to the Blue Crew who has that one, but that one I also missed the boat on a little bit. Cody plus 10%. I'm still holding my Cody, guys. I still have some, we've been holding Cody since 2019, ever since we found out it was in the Greg Kidd portfolio. And guys, Greg Kidd portfolio has been helping out the Blue Crew tremendously, man. That freaking hard Yaka portfolio back in the day was a wonder for us to discover, because that guy knew what the real boats were. He helped us out finding Hedera at 2 cents forever. He helped us out finding Solana at sub $10. He helped us out he didn't directly help us, but we had access to his freaking portfolio. And my gosh, dude, there were some gems on that portfolio without a doubt. And Cody now making 10+% gains in the past 24 hours. We got SQT subquery token. It's a new kid on the block, and I'm liking SQT, man. I'm keeping my eye on this crypto because it's been making good connections with the Stellar ecosystem. Stellar themselves giving a shout out to SQT. I think that's a really big deal. So SQT up 10%. Congratulations to anybody making gains off of that one. Guys, we're going to jump into the deep breads pretty quickly here. Let me just see if anybody else has any more questions. We got to make this a pretty fast stream for today, so I'm going to try to strive for about a 30-minute video. We're getting pretty close to the end of the 30 minutes here. What about GME or GStop, GameStop memes? I'm not in the meme game. Memes are just such a throw in the air. You just pick your meme and then hopefully it takes you to the promised land. That's the way I view memes, man. I just really, I do so much research on these cryptos that do have some semblance of substance that I really don't have enough research to do, on cryptos that have zero substance. And I'm just hoping hype can carry them, to the promised land. I hold some memes, like I hold Chihuahua, I hold Dogstar, I hold Doge Lumens, I own Bad Dog. I really don't own a ton of memes, y'all. So it's like, if you guys are looking for, there's meme coin channels out there, and they're awesome channels because they're looking for meme coins. Maybe once we get our laptop back, we can go meme coin hunting and try to find the meme coins. But man, I'm just trying to stick with, there's already enough cryptos out there that just have actual substance to them, and that's what I'm looking for at the end of the day. It's probably not going to make you quick gains or 2,000% gains in the span of 24 hours. And hell, I would love to be very educated in the meme space, but I'm just trying to keep track of all these, the freaking hundreds of cryptos we already have to keep track of on the Blue Crew list and studying those, man. Yeah, I like Dogstar big time. XLM ecosystem memes for sure are pretty good ones to get exposure to without a doubt. Jasmine is not a meme. Hey, dude, Jake, I know Jasmine is not a meme. We talked about Jasmine at sub a penny. It's making gains. And like I said, guys, if you're new to the channel, if you're gray jumping in, we're tackling crypto, or we like talking about cryptos that are red across the board, right? That there's no gains happening for them. Jasmine started to make some gains, right? So at this point, we're chasing a pump if we're adding to Jasmine. We talked about Jasmine in the deep breads, sub a penny, right? Half a penny, I believe. Hell, even less than half a penny, right? And now Jasmine above a penny, above 2 pennies, above 3 pennies. It's been making some people some really good gains. We're not buying some Jasmine right now at this point. We're just holding our Jasmine and seeing where the gains can take us. And if not, we've taken some profit and then, left some other Jasmine on the table. What's your opinion about Vega? Blue Crew, can we show the Vega emojis? Can we show the Vega emojis? I love freaking Vega. Vega is an amazing token. I'm happy that somebody has come in asking about Vega. That means we're getting closer and closer to Vega actually starting to draw a crowd to it. People are starting to see the potential that Vega has. I love Vega. Vega invested in by Pantera Capital, invested in by Spring Initiative of Ripple, invested in by Coinbase Ventures, 65 freaking million total supply for a very ambitious DEX that is building out that already has a bunch of integrations with blockchains, and it's at 65 million total supply. It's at 43 cents. It's in our deep reds list here. So yeah, it's Vega, VEGA. It's Vega protocol. It's a weird black and white crypto logo. If anybody wants to just show the Vega emoji that we have for our greed giants, just so they know what the logo looks like, that could help them out. But shout out to everybody here. Gee, what's the Blue Crew? What the Blue Crew is for? We can all keep up with the different projects and print together. There we go. There we go. Yeah, if you guys want to be shouting out the memes to keep an eye out for, like there's been people who've come in here and given us some really good meme calls. So I'll leave it up to the Blue Crew for the meme calls, and I'll stick with the cryptos that, all these other cryptos. I'll stick with the rest. How about that? The new wealthy elite. What's up, Scan QR? Appreciate you tuning in. XRP 10,000 to 35,000 to start once we win the SEC case. Dude, see bout doors. That would be freaking amazing. And you know what? You're gray. Who knows? Maybe you have an inside scoop that we don't know about, man. If we can get $10K or $35K XRP right off the bat, dude, that's going to be, holy cow. That's going to be a beautiful, beautiful time. I'm hoping I'll never have to touch my XRP, y'all. I'm hoping that I can just make ridiculous profits off these other cryptos, live a very happy life off those other cryptos, and never have to touch a single freaking drop of my XRP. But anyways, let's keep amazingly delusional. Yeah, W Patsy, I hear you, man. What's up, dude? Anyways, let's go into the deep reds, guys. Appreciate everybody who's been supporting the channel. It's a little bit faster of a stream than we usually do. We try to do hourly streams daily at around 5 p.m. PST. I got a hell of a work schedule today, so that's why we're streaming right now and doing our thing. But anyways, going from the bottom, the least deep reds, to the deepest of the deep reds. We're starting out with some heavy hitters here. The major cap cryptos that are in the deep reds, that are in the top 100 or in the top 200, that I think are really good deep reds to possibly get some exposure to here. You got Atom token sub $10 at around $8 or so, negative 20% down on the year. You got Matic that is negative 20% down on the year, sub $1. You got Sand token negative 20% down on the year. Mask token negative 20% down on the year, and QNT Quant negative 20% down on the year. I like these powerhouse cryptos and how undervalued they are compared to the rest of the top 100 or top 200. So if I have to chip away at some of those, I'm definitely digging those 5 right there, because they're right across the board and 20% down on the year. If we zoom out, we go into the next SHX. In my opinion, and dude, this could be totally wrong because this is super high risk. This reminds me of SHX when we didn't even know if it was a real token or not, right? So there's still chances that this thing can massively fail. But at triple zeros for a layer 1 crypto that has won a CBDC tech sprint, right? Amongst finalists being Ripple, Stellar, and R3, you guys already know what it is. If you guys want to put up the emoji, you guys already know what crypto I'm talking about if you're in the Blue Crew. XPX. Sirius Chain is definitely, possibly the next SHX token. And it's a lower supply. It's a lower supply than SHX. It has a CBDC tech sprint under its wing. It's a layer 1 crypto. It's not building on top of another awesome layer 1 crypto. It literally is a layer 1 crypto, providing end-to-end CBDC solutions, a full tech stack, multiple languages that it can work with. So XPX at 0006, negative 37% down in the past 90 days, and negative 25% down on the year. Guys, we've seen it at this price range before, right? We've seen XPX at this price range before, and it went up above the triple zeros. I'm loving getting some exposure in the deep reds to this possible powerhouse freaking crypto right here at 006. We may be a year early on this, like we were a year early with SHX, but hey, I don't mind being a freaking year early if you're talking to me that we're going to get the same type of gains possibly that SHX was popping out with XPX. But XPX is no guarantee. It is an ISO 20022 compliant crypto as well. So very, very interesting stuff there. It's working with, regulatory authorities over in Malaysia. Monetary Authority of Singapore's got good connections with it. So I'm liking XPX at the 0006 range to be able to throw coffee money at this freaking thing and see if it freaking changes our lives. So yeah, XPX I think could be the next SHX, but that's the closest one that I could think of that could be the SHX. So, and it's deep right across the board. Nobody literally talks about this crypto. No one. And it's just weird. Like you would think XRP or XLM community would at least be into it because it's competed with them as a finalist for CBDC tech sprints. So once again, XPX 0006, Sean, I think is possibly the next SHX. But once again, SHX could just be so rare, right? It could be its own thing, but XPX maybe stands a good chance at being the next SHX. Going a little bit deeper here, we got A left 0 at 77 cents, negative 40% down in the past 90 days, negative 20% down on the year. A0's got a pretty low supply to it as well. Joining the Digital Euro Association, joining the Digital Euro Association during its bear cycle. I'm liking the way the charts are looking for A0 here. I think we're at a very, a close to a low point. Who knows? But man, the charts are looking pretty damn good, and I like buying it at least while it's in the deep reds. And this is a layer one crypto sub $1. I'm liking A0 to get some exposure to, especially while it's down, and then trying to give myself some options in the future. All right, we're going a little deeper into the deep red, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying this type of stuff. It'd be amazing if we can get 50 likes by the end of this video for a shorter video. I'd be grateful. Did you see where Stronghold was on 5/17 on last year, May 17th of last year, or recently May 17th drag dubs? Let me know. I mean, dude, Stronghold's back down to the 006 range. Maybe we get lucky and get to see this go back down to 003 or 002. I doubt it, but that would be insane, dude. The elite still don't know what they're doing, giving Blue Crew these type of opportunities and these deep reds. What price was it, drag dubs? I don't know. I think it was in 00s, right? Stronghold was in 00s, right? Like a penny in May 17th. So it's half a penny right now. So about 50% down. Terry, there are a few XRP drifters selling them. Shout out to you. Hey, if I buy my XRP Bitcoin, can I take it off and put it on a ledger? I don't know. Maybe the Blue Crew can answer that. I've never really done something like that, Nick. My boots are so hot. Shout out to you. No, not SPX. XPX. It's XPX, and it's Sirius Chain. SIRIUS chain, right? Yeah, we got in on SHX 0003. There we go, man. I mean, dude, that was a legendary year last year, and that was in our deep reds, right? Yeah, BTC locked and hold for life. Yeah, dude. We have a viewer who comes in very often and says, Bitcoin and go fishing, man. That's all you need to do. Shout out to you, Nick. Much love, man. All right. Going deeper, we got Dash at $29, 29.54 cents. Negative 32% down on the year. But dude, check this out. Its all-time high was $1,642. $1,642 for Dash, and it's at $29. Still growing, still developing, still surviving multiple bear and bull cycles. Like, I don't know why people don't talk about Dash enough. It just keeps doing what it does. I'm buying XPX at MXC, the MXC exchange. That's where you can get XPX if you guys want to get that. But Dash, negative 32% down on the year, $29, man. Like, dude, Dash is looking freaking undervalued, and they're going to be implementing privacy features onto the chain very soon in the future. Very excited to see that one going. Oh, dude, crypto banker SHX. We were just talking about what the possible next SHX could be, my dude. And I'm sure you have dude, you're crypto banker SHX. I'm sure you have a good opinion on what you think the next SHX is going to be. I'm interested to hear what you think. If you guys don't know about crypto banker SHX, the dude's a freaking legend. He owns, possibly the majority of SHX supply along with the Blue Crew here. And this guy has been doing awesome SHX content as well as Velo and Block V and others. I definitely would be checking out his channel if you don't know about Crypto Banker SHX. But we were just talking about XPX Serious Chain at 0006. Negative 25% down on the year, negative 37% down in the past 90 days. Looking like it could possibly be the next SHX because it checks almost the same amount of boxes as SHX did back in the day when it was in the 000s. It's an ISO 20022 compliant crypto, working with regulatory authorities, big in Malaysia, big in Singapore, Monetary Authority of Singapore connections. CBDC tech sprint winner amongst the finalists that were Ripple, Stellar, and R3. So, XPX could possibly be that next SHX. No guarantees. Like I said, SHX could have just been a very, very rare instance, and Blue Crew was just very lucky to capitalize on it at those 000s at that time for the whole year of 2023. And hell, ever since its inception, just adding on to our Blue Crew and Blue Bricks stacks without a freaking doubt. Okay. So yeah, Dash, $29.54. All-time high was 1,642. This is a deep, deep red, major cap crypto deep red, and I'm liking chipping away on some Dash. I mean, it hasn't really shown any reasons to not have any faith in this crypto for now. I'm interested to see where it's going to go during the bull cycle and how we don't even need to get back to all-time high to make some filthy freaking gains off of Dash. Kava in the Cosmos ecosystem, negative 33% down at a 66-cent price, 2 billion in supply. Maybe not the best deep red, but it's red across the freaking board. And the Cosmos ecosystem, I think, just has such low sentiment towards it. And Kava has been building utility. They have presented at an ILP summit before, the Interledger Protocol summit before. So I'm liking where Kava is at 66 cents, negative 33% down on the year. You got OMG Foundation, the OMG token at 51 cents. Guys, 140 million total supply, right? So I think Vega is more valuable in terms of like the opportunity, 65 million total supply, 43 cents, right? So smaller supply, smaller price for Vega. But OMG, has been around for a good bit as well, survived multiple bear and bull cycles. 51 cents, 140 million supply, negative 36% down on the year, right across the board. Casper, somebody said, please talk about Casper. Casper's been our deep red poster boy for a freaking good bit, and it's no change in it so far. It's at 2 cents, close to 3 cents, negative 38% down on the year. I mean, dude, Casper's a highly undervalued. It joined the DEC Alliance, the Decentralized Recovery Alliance, with XRP, ALGO, HBAR, and DAG, and all of those have a higher market cap than Casper. I think Casper is a gem amongst those, as well as DAG. But I mean, all of those are sub $1. They're all very undervalued in general. But Casper, negative 38% down on the year, right across the board. Massive IBM connections. You can be getting staking rewards with your Casper as well. So I'm thinking OMG is definitely, pretty interesting. Casper is definitely an interesting deep red right there. Let's see what Crypto Banker SHX has to say. The suppression is real, brother, dude, without a doubt, man. But I think we're looking at a 17 cents this summer when XRP starts making major moves. That will be the start of the super alt season. BTC ETH are about to do price discovery. Dude, so you're saying 17 cents SHX coming up very soon. Yeah, man, I'm excited, man. I'm very bullish to see where SHX is going to go in this bull cycle, just because a lot more people are very aware of what's going on with SHX now. Like, there's something, either the Blue Crew flipped the switch or SHX and Stronghold is like, hey, we're ready. Let's start doing the Nacha announcements. Let's start having more listings. Let's have more partnerships being announced. Let's go. Yeah, we need that OKX listing as well, for sure. Just more listings for SHX, man. Let's get it on Coinbase. Let's get it on Uphold. Let's get it on the major platforms already. And they know about it, man. They know about it. Should I buy HBAR is any good? Dude, we were scooping up HBAR at 2 cents forever. Like, that was literally like our famous thing for saying, it's like HBAR has been at 2 cents forever. And when you're saying forever, that means like a whole freaking year of just H bar doing absolutely nothing, right? So we had good opportunities there. I still think it's a great opportunity at 10 cents. We got to see it go to 50 cents. I low key think it should have gone higher than 50 cents in that last bull cycle, but a lot of cryptos were being suppressed that have ISO 20022 connections. You know, XRP was dealing with the lawsuit, and so you saw things like XLM and other cryptos not go back to their previous all-time high. And they don't have the excuse, right? They don't have the SEC excuse to not go back to their previous all-time high, but yet they still did it. So I'm thinking these cryptos are like a group of cryptos, the ISO 20022, that are just all being massively, suppressed or manipulated. So, we'll see what ends up happening once we are in that ISO 20022 world. As you've heard, David Schwartz say, and ISO 20022 authorities, there's no true interoperability in the world today. Sure, we're seeing cross-chain interoperability. We're seeing stablecoins interoperating with other blockchains. But dude, there's no true interoperability yet until ISO 20022 is fully implemented, right? Yeah, Casper will definitely be one of those ones that haunts you if you didn't buy in with the freaking amount of opportunities that they're giving you. Casper, this cycle, is what HBAR was in the last cycle. Just 2 cents forever, 3 cents forever. Just sideways, sideways, sideways. And then next thing you know, it goes to 50 cents. And you're just like, holy cow, man. Happy we were accumulating. Right? It's IBM's AI manager. Exactly, dude. Yep. Definitely loving CSPR. I love the Blue Crew showing out support for CSPR. Let me see if we got anything else. Guys, sorry if I'm skipping any questions. We're trying to make it a shorter stream today because we got a packed day ahead of us. I am so grateful to the 76 viewers that are watching. Even if you're not human, it would be great if we can get 80 likes or 76 likes or 75 likes for this stream. And if we can hit 100 likes before our next stream, that would be amazing. Thoughts on XEMG? Is it a deep red? Yes, XEM is a deep red, but I think XEM has transformed into the Sirius chain, but it still exists. So it is maybe something worth having in the portfolio, but I think I'm buying more XPX because it's from the creators. Like XOR and XPX were the creators of XEM. So I don't mind having all three of those in my portfolio, but I think I'm more into XPX and XOR than XEM. But XEM's been around for a good bit, man. It's been time-tested technology, a good amount of partnerships, still a good community around it. But damn, dude, that thing's been sideways, forever. So, I mean, I don't mind having it. Those are just my general thoughts on it. I feel like they built something better with XPX, and that's why you don't have NEM being the one that's the CBDC tech sprint winner. But hey, maybe NEM will be involved with XPX in the future, and that's why it's probably worth still having in the portfolio. But anyways, moving on. Yeah, guys, at the end of the day, I want to get as many of these digital assets, whichever they are, especially if they're in the deep reds. I want to get these out of the hands of the machines, man. Like, you guys think I'm joking, and it's like, oh, conspiracy and all this type of stuff. Dude, no joke. In the future, over 50% of transactions are going to be machine to machine. They're going to be between freaking robots and AI robots. Like, we're going to be coexisting with them in our freaking economy, and they're going to be fighting for freaking drops because we're going to own a majority of the drops. That's what's going to be freaking happening, all right? It's not going to be the rise of the machines because we're going to be keeping it down, all right? We're going to be keeping it down, right? We're going to keeping them where they're at, and that's fighting for our freaking drops, not us fighting for drops from machines. That's just the worst case scenario. That's a freaking nightmare, and a lot of people are going to already be doing that in this future anyway. Are we near the end of the XRP case? I don't know. I have a very long-term viewpoint in this whole grand scheme of things. I think the 2020 to 2030 decade is about going cashless completely. And then I think 2030 to 2040 is where we see the fruits of all the labor and all the infrastructure that these blockchains have been building out. Streaming payments, micro payments, machine-to-machine payments, interledger freaking payments, internet of value type of payments, ubiquitous payments, just more sophisticated AI, more metaverse immersion. Like, I don't think, sure, if we get some moves this year, I still think it's a massively speculative cycle because we're not in that world of ISO 20022, like I've said. And once we're even in that world, that's going to take about a year or two to really just like, blow up in terms of innovation and the type of applications that come out of it. But hey, I get it. You know, like, once again, I'm not trying to throw water on anybody's fire here. I think we can make ridiculous gains in a speculative cycle without a doubt. But anyways, moving on. Poly at 7 cents, negative 43% down on the year. Polymath, good quality of followers on X. Still doing what it's doing, still being active. I think it's a relatively low supply with a really low price right across the board. So Polymath is a good one to keep an eye out for. Curve DAO has been a very inspiring crypto to the XLM ecosystem, and especially the Aquarius. And you guys know how I like Aqua. The Aqua must flow. That's another crypto we had been talking about for a long time in the triple zeros. Now finally moving above the triple zeros. Hopefully Aqua starts making its ascension to some ridiculous highs as well, especially as more liquidity starts to go into the XLM ecosystem. But Curve DAO at 46 cents, pretty low supply, negative 46% down on the year, right across the board. Still an active project, still doing its thing. Expectorverse, the metaverse for the XRPL, negative 55% down, 88 million total supply at 2 cents. Expector, you know, has been in our deep reds for a good bit, but I'm liking that one as a metaverse play right there without a doubt. This one I don't know too much about, but the Blue Crew gave a shout out on this one. Rocket Pool. I might have to do a little bit more research on this one. I'm going to look into Rocket Pool a little bit more. RPL, but Rocket Pool is negative 60% down on the year at $20. I don't know its ultimate supply right here for Rocket Pool, but I imagine it's very, very low if you have a high price, and yet it's right across the board at negative 60% down on the year. Zora XOR is at 4071. We've seen this go to 000 just recently. Crazy high volatility has been happening with this crypto. It is a very, very risky asset without a freaking doubt. But dude, we've seen this thing do returns of about 200+% in the past 24 hours before. And now it's negative 68% down on the year. Zora at 4071. And they're just finding ways to burn more and more of this freaking supply for Zora. I'm interested, like, they're a very confusing team, no doubt about it. But dude, they got CBDC connections. They got heavy connections with the Polkadot ecosystem. They're building the PolkaSwap protocol for the Polkadot ecosystem. So if Polkadot starts making some gains, I think Zora and PolkaSwap are going to be doing some things as well. You got Evmos at 4 cents, negative 68% down on the year, right across the board. We just saw them have XRPL integrations and connections. We just saw them making connections with Relio from the XLM ecosystem, right? So RIO getting some love from the Evmos ecosystem. Evmos looking like a very active project in the Cosmos ecosystem in general, right across the board, low supply at 4 cents. I'm liking Evmos right here at this point. We're jumping into VEGA. VEGA is one of my favorite cryptos to be talking about on the stream. I just think, at this point, I haven't had any reason to really hate on this project. It's early days for this freaking project, and it's at 43 cents with a 65 million total supply. It's pretty hard to get, though. This is a very hard crypto to get, but damn, this might be worth jumping those extra hoops to get access to it. Quant used to be like this, right? Remember Quant, a very low supply crypto, and it was hard to get. It was a crypto you had to jump many hoops to get freaking QNT, but it was worth it seeing it go from $5 to whatever it went to in that last bull cycle, right? So VEGA here at 43 cents with a 65 million total supply, negative 75% down on the year. The sentiment is getting lower and lower for VEGA, and we're chipping away here, adding to the stacks with some VEGA. We go into our final two deep reds, our two Cosmos ecosystem cryptos. Andromeda at 22 cents, negative 82% down on the year. Andromeda just had some news today of an integration with Neutron Network in the Cosmos ecosystem. They've been very active on their X. I'm liking Andromeda at around 22 cents, negative 82% down on the year. And then you got Rebus token at 001, negative 86% with a billion total supply. Rebus, you could be staking, building up those freaking staking rewards and just waiting for freaking to snag some moons, catch that green candle up if we get it. Negative 86% down on the year. Sentiment is extremely low. And hell, the further down in percentage that it is, the bigger the risk in a way. As well, but hey, depends on certain cryptos that have already been pumping. That's a really big risk as well, because you can get freaking wrecked with them crashing. So those are our deep reds for the day, guys. I appreciate everybody jumping in. Let me just read our last few bits of comments, but I got to get going. It's a long day ahead for me without a doubt, but I appreciate everybody's support to the channel. Just remember, holding cash is still a position. Inflation is the ultimate heroism mechanism. There we go. When XRP and Swift collab, yeah, when, right? When are we going to be getting that? We got Chainlink Swift, and Swift already collabing. We'll see when XRPL and Swift finally do collab, but they got to collab, right? There's got to be interoperability, and it looks like the interoperability is going to be when ISO 20022 is fully underway. There's a coexistence period between Swift and the new real-time payment system, and it looks like it's going to be RippleNet without a doubt. You should look into TO. Okay, I'll look into 2. Okay, you got it. Shout out to everybody here. Much love to y'all. Should people still be pushing Velo or be ashamed of themselves? This is a great question. I mean, dude, Velo has been pumping, but it is far away from its all-time high. But once again, it's hard. Sometimes with these cryptos that have a hard, it depends on where they got their all-time high is what matters to me. If it started with a ridiculous all-time high and then crashed, I don't really put too much credence into it. But if it started pretty low, went up high, or it started high, came down low, went up high again, and then I judge the most recent all-time high is what I like to do, right? But I usually don't judge the all-time high of it coming out because you just never know. It may never get back to that all-time high again, right? Shout out to everybody. Bought most of my crypto last calendar year. That's the way to go, and crypto is the way to go. Shouting out the right thing, man. 2023, dude, at this point, man, we're running out of deep reds to talk about, but we've been doing this for years, right? And last year was the era of the best deep reds to be getting. 2023, I totally agree with you, was the best time because everything was in the deep reds, y'all. Everything was in the deep reds. And now we're just freaking digging at the bottom of these dumpsters trying to find whatever deep reds are freaking left, right? Yeah, I like Velo, dude. The great thing with the XLM ecosystem and what I love about Aqua, I could be throwing my Aqua rewards at these cryptos, right? And not feeling like I'm really losing anything, right? But anyways, much love to the Blue Crew. Guys, shout out to everybody. I got to get going for real. I appreciate everybody. That'd be amazing if we can end the stream with 50 likes. If we can get 100 likes before our next stream, I'd be so grateful. And we're trying to hit 5K subscribers as soon as freaking possible to keep this community growing, for me to quit one of my jobs and be able to do this more often than not. But I appreciate y'all. You guys are amazing. I'll see you guys very soon. Thank you, Blue Crew. Thank you, Green Giants. Thank you, Ledger Citizens. The future is distributed ledger technology, and the future is bright. Our future is bright. We got the eye of the tiger, and we keep it crypto. I'll see you guys in the Blue Castle. Adios.